To the Yukon now, where the BC College of Social Workers has taken what it calls, quote, extraordinary action to protect the public. It suspended a Yukon-based social worker pending a larger investigation. At issue, conspiracy theories. Cheryl Kawaja explains.
Hello, you have reached Deborah Gregg and Hannah Clinical Social Work Services.
Deborah Gregg is still offering social work services. Now, that's despite the fact that her professional registration has been suspended, at least temporarily, by the BC College of Social Workers.
Shock and horror to find that this person is representing marginalized and at-risk people. The idea that she's now representing herself as having retired her clinical designation is to flagrantly misrepresent what she was advised to do by the college.
Concerns came to light when Gregg emailed legal aid in Whitehorse about a mutual client, and she said things like the courts were now null and void. Gregg believes in cult leader Romana Didulo, the self-professed Queen of Canada and follower of QAnon theories. Gregg first got her accreditation from the BC College of Social Workers back in 2007, and now that college is investigating her work. But the jurisdiction of the BC College ends at the BC border, so that means there's nothing they can do about the Yukon here. Yukon has no legislation for social workers.
Liard Aboriginal Women's Society is very concerned about this situation, and as we very much support our vulnerable people, and the fact that we don't have a body for a group of people who are so very important, in particular because it's our most vulnerable who are seeking services of people like Miss Gregg.
She wants the Yukon to step up and get in line with standards, and she's not the only one.
It really reinforced for me the importance of regulation as a method to protect the public. When we talk about practice that can harm, especially in my opinion, in the mental health universe, it can be more difficult for clients, care recipients, patients to know when they've received or care that hasn't been helpful, or even worse, been actively harmful.
And now, within hours of first hearing about Gregg, the Yukon's Minister of Social Services, Richard Mostyn, says he will create new regulations for social workers in the Yukon. He says that could take some time. So meanwhile, he's warning Yukoners to be cautious, to be vigilant, and to ask questions of healthcare providers. Cheryl, Kawaja, CBC News, Whitehorse.